So this evening, we have the opportunity to recognize 64 district valedictorians and salutatorians on behalf of the district and the board. Many are on and attending, as well as teachers and administrators and caregivers and family members this evening. Tonight, class, as we know, has experienced the COVID disruption, and we're having to try to find alternative ways to celebrate. So as you said, we would normally have had them live at our board meeting. We'd have had a reception and those sorts of things. We have tried, however, to put together a really nice presentation to be part of the honor for this group of young people that have worked so hard to get here today. This class has already collected over $7.8 million in scholarships, and this is not including any of the Say Yes to Education scholarships that they will also accept. Wow. Which has a total value of $31.3 million over the course of their 4 years. And I say has already because I know that tomorrow I'm surprising some other students, some of our students with additional scholarships from other agencies. And so this number will continue to grow. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Karen Thompson, our Chief of Staff, and Anthony Battaglia, our Director of Career and College Readiness, who will now formally present tonight's program and share a brief snapshot of each graduate being honored tonight. So Ms. Thompson and Mr. Battaglia, take it away.
So Anthony and I are so excited to share this evening, and we'd like to start with Bard High School, Early College. Our valedictorian is Olivia Demby. Olivia has a 4.0 GPA. She's on her way to Cleveland State University with additional scholarship dollars of $15,000. Our salutatorian is Jocelyn Lewis. Jocelyn has a GPA of 4.0. She's going to Sewanee, the University of the South. She's been awarded over the course of 4 years over $196,000.
From Cleveland Early College High School, we have Danielle Crosby, who has a 4.7 GPA and is attending Case Western Reserve University. Danielle has amassed $75,000 in scholarships. The salutatorian is Waldemar Irizarry with a GPA of 4.57. He's attending the University of Chicago and has amassed more than $300,000 in scholarships.
Cleveland High School for the Digital Arts. Our valedictorian is Kimberly Copley. Kimberly has a GPA of 3.99, and she's entering the workforce with a welding credential. Our salutatorian is Tobias Havasi. Tobias has a GPA of 3.85, and he's on his way to Cleveland Institute of Art.
From the Cleveland School of Architecture and Design, we have Andrea Sawyer with a GPA of 4.50. She's attending Kent State University with $28,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Nadia Hunter with a GPA of 4.40. She is attending the University of Akron with $52,000 in scholarships.
From Cleveland School of Science and Medicine, our valedictorian is Isabel Meltzer. Isabel has a GPA of 4.59. She's on her way to Case Western Reserve University, and she has over $200,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian is Valerie Rivera. Valerie has a GPA of 4.53. She's going to The Ohio State University, and she has over $100,000 in scholarship.
From Cleveland School of the Arts, we have our valedictorian, Maya Ford, GPA of 4.41. She is also attending The Ohio State University with $114,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Sarah Bachman with a GPA of 4.37, and she's attending Oberlin College.
From Design Lab Early College High School, our valedictorian is Aturene Tress Robinson. She has a GPA of 4.0. She's on her way to Kent State University, and she has over $5,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian is Raymond Scarlett. Raymond has a GPA of 3.9. He's heading out to Cuyahoga Community College, and he has over $4,000 in scholarship.
From the East Technical Campus, beginning with our East Tech valedictorian, we have Christian Shedrick with a GPA of 4.16. He's attending the Ohio State University at Mansfield. And our salutatorian is Destiny McGinnis with a GPA of 4.01. She's attending Cleveland State University with over $12,000 in scholarships. From New Tech East High School, we have Naomi Williams with a GPA of 4.17. She's attending Wright State University with over $39,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Olivia Johnson with a GPA of 3.61. She's attending Cleveland State University with $80,000 in scholarships.
Basic History, New Tech High School. Indigo Brown Barrett is the valedictorian with a GPA of 4.04. She's headed to Ohio State University with over $80,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian is Annalise Metro. Annalise finished with a GPA of 4.03. She's also on her way to Ohio State University with over $100,000 in scholarship.
From Garrett Morgan High School, we have our valedictorian, La Brea Ramsey, with a GPA of 3.80. La Brea is attending Cuyahoga Community College and has over $5,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Patricia Smith with a GPA of 3.6. Patricia is attending Youngstown State University with $5,000 in scholarships.
From Ginn Academy, our valedictorian is Tristan Bentley. Tristan has a GPA of 3.9, and he's on his way to the United States Air Force Academy with over $500,000 in scholarships over the course of the 4 years. Our salutatorian is DeAndre Oden. DeAndre finishes with a GPA of 3.9. He's on his way to Benedict College, and he has over $135,000 in scholarship.
From Glenville High School, we have Brianna Renee Little with a GPA of 3.80. She's attending Cuyahoga Community College with over $17,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Diamond Ari Anna Boyd with a GPA of 3.75 and is attending State University.
From our International Newcomers Academy at Thomas Jefferson, our valedictorian is Conalise Bonell Hernandez. She has a GPA of 3.88, and she's on her way to Cuyahoga Community College. Our salutatorian is Stephanie Marie Melendez. She has a GPA of 3.87 and is also on her way to Cuyahoga Community College.
From James Ford Rhodes High School, we have Carla Ayala with a GPA of 4.5. Carla is attending Cleveland State University with $3,500 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Jasmine Rodriguez with a GPA of 4.38, and Jasmine is attending Cuyahoga Community College with $1,000 in scholarship.
Next up, Jane Addams Business Career Center. Our valedictorian is Alana Harris. Alana's finishing with a GPA of 3.59, and she's on her way to Cuyahoga Community College. The salutatorian is Jamon Wilson. He's finishing with a 3.52, and he's on his way to Kent State University this fall.
From John Adams High School, we have Michaela Prim as our valedictorian with a 4.15 GPA. Michaela is attending Wright State University with over $47,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian is Deja Taylor with a GPA of 3.93 and is attending the Ohio VIP Dental Assisting School.
For the John F. Kennedy campus, first up we have our Eagle Academy valedictorian, which is Jayla Marshall. Jayla finishes with a GPA of 4.28. She's on her way to Cleveland State University with over $40,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian for Eagle Academy is Marsana Bizel. She is finishing with a GPA of 3.8. She's on her way to Youngstown State University and has over $29,000 in scholarship. For PACT, Alicia Maria Goody has a GPA of 3.65, and she will be attending Kent State University this fall. And our salutatorian for PAC is Chanel Elise Shaw. Chanel finishes with a GPA of 3.61. She's on her way to Youngstown State University with over $20,000 in scholarship.
From the John Marshall School of Civic and Business Leadership, we have valedictorian Christopher Rodriguez with a GPA of 4.16. He is attending Cleveland State University with $2,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian is Sahara Awais with a GPA of 4.03 and is also attending Cleveland State University.
For John Marshall School of Engineering, Elizabeth Schinkel is the valedictorian. She's finished with a 4.21 GPA, and she's on her way to The Ohio State University. Our salutatorian is Miriam Algebura. She's finishing with a GPA of 3.97, and she will be attending Cleveland State University this fall.
From the John Marshall School of Information Technology, we have Jonah Medina with a GPA of 4.26. He's attending Case Western Reserve University. Our salutatorian is Esther Shibsahawi with a GPA of 4.24 and is attending Cuyahoga Community College.
For Lincoln West School of Global Studies, we have co-valedictorians. First up is Stefani Garcia. Stefani's heading to Case Western Reserve University with over $253,000 in scholarship. Our other co-valedictorian, Felix Latimer, is headed to Kent State University with over $100,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian for Lincoln West Global Studies is India Negron. She has a GPA of 4.16, and she's headed to Ohio State University with over $100,000 in scholarship.
From Lincoln West School of Science and Health, we have valedictorian Tyler Swanigan with a GPA of 4.12. Tyler is attending the University of Cincinnati. Our salutatorian is Alfredo Negron with a GPA of 4.09, and he's entering the United States Armed Forces.
From Martin Luther King Junior High School, our valedictorian is Patrice Moore. Her GPA is 3.4. She's on her way to Cuyahoga Community College with over $20,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian, Michaela Bremer, has a GPA of 3.27. She's on her way to Cleveland State University with over $60,000 in scholarship.
From Max S. Hayes High School, we have valedictorian Jose Lebron with a GPA of 4.16, and he's attending Kent State University and the Marine Corps Reserves. Our salutatorian is Kashindi Kazinga with a GPA of 4.08. Kashindi is attending Baldwin Wallace University with $90,000 in scholarship.
For Metropolitan Cleveland Consortium STEM High School, otherwise known as MC STEM, our valedictorian is Jennifer Hoon. She has a GPA of 4.49. She's on her way to Case Western Reserve University with over $200,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian is Jerome Scott III. He's finishing with a GPA of 4.27. He's on his way to Columbia University with over $200,000 in scholarship.
From New Tech Collinwood High School, we have our valedictorian Essence Lewis with a GPA of 4.13. Essence is attending Ohio University with $25,000 in scholarships.
From New Tech West High School, our valedictorian, Isal Farah, has a GPA of 4.1. She's on her way to Cuyahoga Community College with over $20,000 in scholarship. Our salutatorian, Kimberly Ramirez, has a GPA of 4.07. She's on her way to Cleveland State University with over $48,000 in scholarship.
From the School of One, we have Josie K. Thomas with a GPA of 3.20. Josie is attending Cleveland State University in the fall. Our salutatorian, Denver Pruitt, has a GPA of 2.0 and is also attending Cleveland State University.
For Washington Park Environmental Studies, our valedictorian, Meredith Ververka, has a GPA of 3.89, and she's on her way to Cleveland State University. Our salutatorian, Carlos Alberto Galarza Jr., has a GPA of 3.62, and he's on his way to Cuyahoga Community College.
From Whitney M. Young High School, our valedictorian is Kristen Michelle Knight with a GPA of 4.5. Kristen is attending the University of Dayton with $200,000 in scholarships. Our salutatorian, Dia Young, with a GPA of 4.4, is attending The Ohio State University with $150,000 in scholarships.
CEO Gordon, Board Chair Bigham, board members, community members, we are so proud to present this year's class of 2020 64 valedictorian salutatorians from Cleveland Metropolitan School District.
Mr. Gordon, is it all right if we ask board members to offer their congratulations to this group of students?
It's more than all right. I would hope that you would take that.
Yeah.
Please do.
I don't know if we had to keep order, perhaps we go through the roll. Mr. Hurd, do you want to share any comments?
Just to tell the kids congratulations, and don't let these crazy times shape your future. This is just a small bump in the road. There's a lot of good stuff yet to happen to you. And again, congratulations.
Fabulous. Ms. Dempsey?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Ms. Ellicott?
Yeah, congratulations, graduates. You guys have worked really hard. You've come a long way, and you know it. Like Mr. Hurd said, times might be different, but the best is yet to come. And you guys you're all really poised to be tomorrow's innovators and the people who make the most out of these crazy times that we find us in. So I know it might seem a little weird right now, but I'm really excited to see where you all end up. Congratulations.
Thank you. Ms. Fryer?
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Thank you for all of your tremendous work and your collective efforts to make our school district a much better place. And I want to wish you all good luck and excited to see, like Ms. Ellicott said, the innovative thinking and just the impact that you have certainly on this city, state, and our country.
Well said. Mrs. Link?
Thank you. And as Chair Bingham mentioned at the beginning of this presentation, this is our favorite night. Like, we love celebrating the graduates, and we're so proud of all of you. And just God bless you all. Look forward to hearing in 4 years about your graduation results again. Thank you.
Ms. Milam?
Congratulations, the class of 2020. We know that you're going to do great things, and congratulations also to your parents. We're so proud of you. Again, congratulations, and the sky is the limit.
Thank you. Dr. Thomas?
So I just missed going to graduation. I missed hearing all those valedictorian speeches. I missed the camaraderie between the salutatorians and the valedictorians, and how much competition went on these last 4 years. But this is not the end. Emily Dickinson said, "We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. And if our statures are true to form, we will touch the sky." So congratulations, and the sky's the limit.
Thank you, Dr. Thomas. And Ms. Valdez?
Class of 2020, seriously, congratulations on all the hard work we've done the last 4 years, the last 13 years of your school life. Good luck in the future, and congratulations to your family as well. That's all I have.
Thank you, board members. And just a final comment, we are very proud, and sorry we can't be with you, but we'll have another chance. Whew. It's a proud evening. Mr. Gordon, I turn it back over to you.
So
While I get
board
myself
members,
together.
I would like to ask you to try something that we probably will do very poorly, but I'm going to ask you anyway. And I'm turning all of our mics on, and I'm going to count to 3 so that we can try to give a really great big congratulations to the class of 2020. So give me just a second. So we're all, includes you, Anthony, and Miss Thompson. And if those of you are here wish to turn your photo on too so that we can see this. If you don't want to, understand. Like to try to do one of these synchronized things that everybody sees. So count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2020. You got to say it with me this time. On the count of 3. Congratulations, class of 1, 2, 3. Congratulations,
class of 2020.
It's not going to quite look like Zoom concerts like the All City Kids or the Vals and Sals would do, but we just really needed a way to I just want to say congratulations also to our students, their families and caregivers, their faculty and their administrators on here. This class actually was the kindergartners when I came to Cleveland 13 years ago.
Wow.
So I've got the pleasure of watching them grow up to the young men and women they are. Christopher Rodriguez, who is the valedictorian of Civic and Business Leadership at John Marshall, actually represents the student body on our CMSD Education Board. So it was nice to see him there. College going rates for, as you heard, are strong. I think this is the largest class accepted at Case in my career here. Why that's really important is our college going numbers right now are about 2% higher than last year at this point in time. And for those of us who are in this side of the work, Ms. Ellicott will probably know this as well, the national statistics right now are projecting between 20 and 40% decreases in the number of young people who plan to go on to formal education, and that 40% is largely in communities of color. And so for us and our students and parents and educators to be persisting when we see a national trend that is not, it just is another reason to be so hopeful about this class.
You bet.
And then the last thing I will say is, lots of people have talked about the lost class, the lost generation, and you've heard our board members say anything but. I cannot wait to see the art and the music that comes out of this. Those that choose to go into politics, either because of those they wish to emulate or those they don't, and they want to do it differently. Those who become scientists or doctors because they want to make the next cure. Those who take on local leader levels like mine, again, either because they think they did a poor job or a better job, and they either want to emulate or replace. But this is going to create a whole new community of scientists, engineers, artists, musicians, and so, we have to get through this. We will get through this, and I can't wait to see what all the young people with us tonight and across our community do to make good come of what we're experiencing. So congratulations, class of 2020.